Welcome back, everyone, to part 16 of the Dragon Force 2 Bartz Fandaria playthrough. We are currently preparing to embark upon Moon Palace Realm, which will be our next to last destination, seemingly. Really quickly, really quickly, is there anybody here whose services we might require, or would at least like to make use of? I don't think we really require anybody at this point. We're doing pretty well. We'd like to have Yuan in our service for her intelligence, but she's not going to play nice just yet. Don't think there's anybody else here that I'm really interested in. So, Kuragane, intelligence of 81. You will not comply either. That's fine. You all just have your fun in your dark, dank cell. It's fine with me. Let's see. Anything here worthwhile? Not... Oh, I spoke too soon. We will take that magic ring and... Let's see. What does Bartz have right now? He probably has one of these. He doesn't. But MP of 13 is pretty good for him right now. We'll just make it 15 though. The increased charge meter is really more valuable than extra MP in this game, to tell you the truth. Magic Tome, it really can decide some fights. And Magic Tome, I could save this for foraging when I get more materials, but yeah, I'll do that actually, because we only have, what, one more week? Yeah, one more week on that. So, just in case I can't make any crests yet. Battle Bow. Is this better than what you have? No. It is better than what you have, which is nothing, but I'm not really using you, am I? I am using you, and you already have that. Uria. We might use Uria. Her strength is pretty low, actually. 57? Wow. Okay. Hope that helps. Not even sure if she's going to see any action yet, but just in case, we want to be prepared, right? Alright, let's just head out. We don't want to spend too much time in there. As much as I love that music, it's very calming, very serene, very dignified. We have other things to do. I'm gonna take him. In fact, we're just gonna assemble an A-team real fast. So these two, of course, him, without a doubt, her, and she's the best knight that we have on our side right now. And again, why am I taking him? Well, patience. In charge will be you. That's appropriate. No captives. We're going to meet up here. And I didn't actually attack this castle, but as you probably well aware by now, when you get a monarch on your side, any castles or generals that they had remaining automatically switch to your side. So if you don't want the extra experience to deal with them the old-fashioned way, this is a good tactic to speed run things. Anybody here with good intelligence? Not quite. Not at all. Pretty close. Oh no, you do 87. That's really good actually. So we're going to take you. And where's a good place to sit you? Quite a few, actually. Quite a few. How about... Tell you what, here for now. That's fine. And how many do we have here? 2. Tell you what, we're going to just take both of you because you're not going to see any action. You can go there. Division. You have good intelligence as well. Tell you what, you're actually going to go back in this castle. We're going to take some of these people. We're going to take you, and you. Everybody we're using right now, basically. And there you go. You can keep out of our company. That's appropriate. You two having some history. And I don't mean romantic, I just mean history. So, and hope everybody's doing well out there. It's been a little nuts as per usual, but hey, wouldn't want life any other way, right? We have 7 people stationed there. Speaking of nuts, I'm going to take them on with 5. And I'm not going to put too much strategy behind it. I'm not going to figure out who I want to take to deal with them. I'm just going to take 4 of my boldest and brightest and Oscar. I will look at their troops though. He has cavalry now, but Actually, we probably don't even want them for what we're about to deal with, so yeah, I have to be very careful about who I send up against who. And tell you what, I think this is okay. I might decisions. Oh, okay, you have a little something. What do you have? Soldiers? Yeah, let's switch that out. You get more of those. Wish I had some ghosts to give you, but they haven't turned up yet. You and you. Okay, who's going? You obviously. You clearly. You certainly. Still not level 10. It's a shame. Out of you three, Acel is the one who got there first, which I'm kind of surprised by. And we'll take you and you. Oh, but okay. I tell you what. Sorry, Alon, you're gonna sit this one out just because I want to take Oscar for one reason. But to make it up, you can take charge for the time being, and let me make sure of something before I... Okay. Alright. This might end poorly, but let's see what happens. We're storming the fort. Suit up. And the heat of battle brings us right into Moon Palace at the very heart of it, in the thick of the forest. First up is Cho. And he has 50 monks. So, does he have healing? He looks like somebody that would have healing. Oh, but he doesn't. He has silence though. So, with that in mind, he has silence. So, there we go. Somebody who doesn't have to rely on their spells to win the battle. I think that's where we want to go with this. I would have sent Oscar, but he doesn't have enough troops to hold his own, and we're saving him for something else here. I'll be glad when I get this out of the way so I don't ever have to use him again. Not that he's terrible per se, but he's in no shape to deal with this. He is in no way prepared for the level of opponents that we have facing us right now. Okay, I was waiting to see what they were going to do. I think we're going to play a little defensively this time, just to be on the safe side. You know, standby doesn't equal instant win like it did in the first Dragon Force, but it's still pretty useful, so we're going to take advantage of that. He has silence, so as much as I don't want to, in fact, you know what, I'm not going to. Yeah, I just wanted to be patient. And as much as that hurt, I think I still prefer that to silence. I think. Actually, I'm already changing my mind. I wish he would have just silenced me. Because silence works both ways. Oh, okay. And see, what's sad is he still has enough to use silence because it's only one MP. So let me not delay. Let me go ahead and just wail on him since he is playing that card. I think two of these will be better than one Hailstorm. The only problem is I don't know if I'll get a chance to cast it. He's probably going to use silence before I get to. You know what? Because there's no one left. Now, a good tactic would have been... Hold on first. Well, actually, let me back up and say it like this. Even when they're out of troops, you don't want to be so quick to always go to melee, because in the event that you want to run the clock out, because again, draws work to your advantage in this game, you might just want to put them on attack or advance. That way you can reorder them as needed to preserve some troops. If you don't want it to go to a duel, or if you're trying to draw the clock out, depending on your situation. Fortunately, they're doing a lot of damage to him. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, they're pretty tough horseback in this one. So that went pretty well. Not as well as I would have liked, but again, Aura Bomb kind of hurts a bit, so. But that's fine and good, we can get this out the way. And our soldiers are really good against her, so she's only got 6. Oh, she's low level too, so he might. He has no business winning anything, but he just might. So here you go. Why are you in the enemy army? Ah, the tricks fate plays. Imagine meeting you in a place like this. So, if my understanding's not incorrect, they are engaged or planning to be engaged. So, their thing, their item, as they used to say. And I just wanted to show that off because it's unique dialogue. And it's one of the few that I came across my first time playing. So I knew when I recorded some gameplay, I wanted to show that one off. I will defend the natural order. I do like Miro. She's a cool character. Oscar's probably not bad. He's just kind of squeaky clean, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't know. There's just nothing really of note about him. But we're probably going to play defensively here. Just wait for them to come to us. But yeah, I originally was going to show this off when I was playing Bozak using Gangas, but when the time came, it completely slipped my mind. So, just trying to make up for lost time. Again, it's a little thing, but, even with little stuff, I try to follow through on whatever I say I'm going to do, whenever possible. Sometimes you really can't, but most times, if you really try hard, you can. So for the few of you who actually care about that sort of thing, there you go. A little bit of extra side story for you. And we're going to move forward. I think he can take care of himself from here on. We really want to preserve our archers because she has healing and she has 6 MP. And with that being said, there's no point even using Sonic Boom just now because, it's going to go to waste. Because she's going to get all that back. Unless for some reason she decided not to use it. But I don't know why she would not use it. Again, taking advantage of the extra commands soldiers and archers give each other. Use that disperse and regroup to preserve as many lives as possible. And our soldiers can just keep advancing. We don't need them. Again, we don't want to throw away their lives without a reason. So it's going to be a little boring here, so I am going to speed this up. Starting right around... It's 2 down, 5 left? So we're in pretty decent shape. Some of our people are just going to have to put in a little OT, but I think they're up to it. Frederick, another low-level guy, not too good, but he has falcons, 40 of them at that, so we do want to be mindful of that. Let's see, who do we want to send out? Not Stefano, his troops will get decimated, as will hers because, again, cavalry are some of the units who cannot attack the airborne units, so, ooh, yeah, who do I have to deal with falcons? I don't want to use Bartz already, but I should have brought a line, actually. I really should have. Let's see. I really don't want to use him. You know what? Yeah. OT. What I'm going to do is just play defensively, use the archers to take off his falcons. And take care of those 10 mages. Probably go to a draw and then finish up with somebody else. Try to preserve as many of Bartz's troops and MP as possible. Probably won't even have to use his MP, actually. And I should have been paying attention. I should have put the archers in front. I really should have. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so order them to disperse. Thankfully, the soldiers have that on their own, so we're just going to move them to the back manually. Do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so one less person to worry about. Nira, very good battler character. Very, very good character. Whenever I get around to a playthrough of Moon Palace, you'll be seeing a lot of her. So, just warning you now. She has 40 archers. You know what? Let's just try to take her out the old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned, I mean cheap. But smart. And as they like to say, work smarter, not harder. Who they is? Someone. So we're gonna go defensive. No, actually, let's keep them up front for a little long-distance attack. That is why we bring them along to these things. You know, it's how they earn their bread. Okay, so this is all we're gonna do. And actually, we'll have them attack. But the mages are in the way. And for some reason, the monks can't go around them. We're just gonna send everybody forward, forget about it. You know, Glitti has healing and aura shots, so unless I do something really foolish, he should be just fine. Everybody's going to attack. Because with a couple of hits from them, plus another aura shot, we can probably end this fight. She has 27 troops left, so she's not going to retreat. And that's going to be her downfall. And as soon as she hits red, this probably won't be enough, but it just might be. If not, it's going to be close. Yeah, it's really close. She's probably on 1 HP or something like that. Hopefully the mic is picking up a little better. I'm still experimenting. It's a different headset. I still have the other one. I might switch to it. It seemed like it had a better volume balance, but the in-game audio is coming out better with the current setup. So I'm going to try to make this one work if I can. So, Augusto, another strong general. Got some good troops at that. Birds. He's got birds, man. You know what? I'm going to try something here. Actually, before I do that, who's left? Okay, he's got more birds, so... The centaurs will be weak against beasts too, so I don't want to use him against Anita, so... Let's try something here. Augusto is actually kind of a deal. He's a rather big deal. He's a lot tougher than he looks, and he doesn't look weak to begin with, so... Another general, if I got them early on, I'd be using them a lot. And whenever I get around to Moon Palace again, you'll be seeing a lot of this man. This might backfire, but we're going to try this anyway. Yeah, we'll go this way. I wish I knew which of these two units had more HP. I'm guessing the centaurs do, but I don't know for sure. Stand by. Hopefully that's going to be good protection for what we're about to do. And this is the reason why we give him a lot of MP. 9 MP is all you need. 5 to cast this, and then 4, Oh! I forgot about him. I got complacent. I'm so used to the AI holding off on using their spells in those situations. He's no dummy. He's no dummy, but he's a dummy, or he's not a dummy sitting on 1 HP, so it should be pretty easy for whoever gets him. In fact, yeah, He's got a lot of troops still though, so that's the only thing. He has a lot of troops. So, Glitti, I might just go that route. Because if Oscar had his Sonic Boom left, I would do that. And that'd be pretty hilarious. But, okay, this is when it gets tricky. This is when it gets tricky. Not really sure. Okay. So, trying to figure out my strategy here. Gonna have to play this one real smart. Really should have brought a line. I really should have. That's okay though. We are going to go this route. It's all up to my archers. They have to take out his birds for us to stand a chance. But he doesn't have anything really nasty as far as spells. He doesn't have silence or anything too powerful. Probably your basic stuff like cross slash and whatnot. Maybe Sonic Boom, Sonic Wave. So not too much to worry about from him. And he's only got 3 MP, so he's only going to be able to use one thing, whatever he does. I just hope my archers can take out these birds without too much trouble. They have to deal with soldiers as well, so that's the thing. You know what? He's got 15 MP. Why am I not using it? What to use? None of this is going to affect the birds. So, we will try D-Black. Because sometimes this is really effective. Sometimes it's a waste of time, but let's hope for the former, not the latter. And it's kind of hard to tell, but it didn't look like it was that effective. Man, running out of troops fast. His next ability would have come in really handy in this fight, but just don't quite have him there yet. Alright, this might not end well. How quickly can he take them out is the question. Because the sooner he can take them out, the less damage he's going to take. And birds kind of hurt. They do good damage. I don't know how they rank as far as the strongest troops, but they're not weak, as you can see. So we're going to have to do this in order to stand a chance. Because you know if Bartz loses, yeah, you know what happens. And thankfully he didn't take too many hits there. Could have been much worse. So let's see how this goes. He could still win though if he gets a couple of critical hits. But he didn't. And we're still not out of the woods because we have at least 2 more people left to deal with. Oh man. Okay, who's left? We got him on 1 HP. And okay, we might be able to squeak by, just maybe. So, does anybody besides him have any? Nope. So, yeah. Glitti, please, save us. Because if you can't do it, I'm going to have to retreat. Something I don't ever like to do. And it really doesn't matter what I do with them. I don't know why I'm wasting time. Because look at that. That's a little intimidating, isn't it? But at the same time, look at his health. So that makes me feel much better. And down you go. Yes, yes he is. But you fought well. Gave me a run. And that leaves 1. The lead, oddly, I don't know why they made Anita the leader of this division. Why not Augusto or Nera or Dwarl, Mariel even. It's interesting because she's the only general in this group that's not a starting general for Rennie, and that's something unique to her scenario. Is oh, I forgot they're good against them here. What does she have? She has Silence and Gaia Break. Kind of hoping she just uses Silence actually. So what we'll do is we'll soften her up with him. We'll play this really smart, really careful. And even though she's a beast general, I've tried this in the past, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have unique dialogue with... Well, actually, we don't have anybody from Bozak here right now, do we? So never mind. I was thinking Bartz was Gongas for a second, but he is not. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. Defensive, and we'll do that. See what her troops are going to do. Under the light of what looks to be a full moon. And why am I delaying? We want to do this. Just weaken her. He is not going to finish this fight. He's already put in his share. And then some. Actually, let's take out some more of her troops. Really quickly. He could probably finish it up actually at this point, but I don't want him to have all that experience. Ah, I should have used it. I shouldn't have waited. I was not expecting her to do that. Okay, since you did that. Alright, don't mind me. I'm going to speed this up again because I'm going to use them to weaken her a little bit before I send somebody else in. So, you don't really want to sit around and watch that, do you? Do you? Do you? No. So. Now, if Bartz is close to another level, he's going to get this. Otherwise, we'll send in Helena. Oh, he's really close. Yeah, because he needs to hit level 15 as soon as possible, so he is getting this one. Oh, except he is at 29 HP, and I'm not about to do that. So I guess it is going to go to her. Because against all odds, I was able to come out on top in this little skirmish. I'm not going to throw that all away on something as fickle as the RNG. No, it's not going to happen. Patronizing us. Yeah. We'll see how that works out for you. And best part is all she has is Gaia Break and Silence, so we don't have to worry about her doing any direct damage because we're not in the best of health at the moment, but we're going to be okay. And look at that castle in the background. That's, you know, I know everyone pretty much agrees that this game doesn't look as nice as the original Dragon Force, but it's still got a style to it. You can definitely tell where they cut some corners visually, but it still looks good to me. And bear with me, this should not take very long. I'm surprised she isn't just running away. But you know, beasts are like that. They usually will not give up without a fight. Especially in a situation like this. I mean, she does have a couple other castles she could run to, but, you know, we've captured most of her comrades. And, okay, no, she's not above running. That's good. Because we got we got her anyway. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, this is like a full episode right here, just dealing with all of them. Really quick though, roll call. Glitti had a very good level up there. Oscar, the man who had no business being here, got a level up as well. And nobody else. Well, obviously not Stefano. Now, thankfully he was not injured. I don't know if the game does that randomly, but sometimes even when somebody gets knocked out, they'll still be able to fight without going in recovery. So that is a good thing. So what do we have to look forward to in the next episode? Ryu, and then the main event, Rennie. And she's only got one other person there. We'll be able to take care of her and him all in the same video. So that'll be in the next update. Until then, this has been part 16 of the Dragon Force 2 Bartz Fandaria playthrough. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day from here on out. It's mostly what you make it. And see you soon.